All right, you guys. This your boy LB back at y'all with one. Shout Also subscribe to the Patreon. I'll leave a and let's get right to the funk. So Mike D'Antoni steps aside as the head coach of the Houston Rockets after 4 seasons. Now go back to the end of last year where they didn't offer him a contract extension, and he was pretty much a lame duck coach. And it turns out that from all the articles I read about this matter is that the owner, Tim Fertitta, uh, pretty much gave Mike D'Antoni a lowball offer in which Mike D'Antoni rejected. Appreciate y'all spending y'all time with me tonight. But to me, I think there are underlying issues going on between Mike D'Antoni and Daryl Morey. Shout out to Daryl Matthews in the building. I think there was underlying tensions between Mike D'Antoni and Daryl Morey. It in front of the camera, yeah, they're gonna say the right things, right? They're gonna show a united front in front of the camera. That is designed to keep media from highlighting tensions that's going on within the Houston Rockets organization. Of course, they're gonna say the right things. Of course, they're gonna be a united front, right? But behind the scenes, I believe there's ongoing tension between Daryl Morey, Mike D'Antoni, and with the owner. Now, yes, they probably offered him a contract extension, but it's probably not the money that Mike D'Antoni was looking for to stay. I think a lot of that money that Mike D'Antoni was looking for up front, the Rockets owner was putting that in incentive laced in the contract. So, for example, he might get a base pay of like $3 million, right? But it'll probably go to $5 million if he were to make the playoffs, and he get more bonuses should the team make the conference finals, or he'll get more money should the team, make the NBA finals, and even more money should they win the championship. So that's what I mean by incentive based or incentive laced in contract, right? And I think that's what's going on to where Mike D'Antoni walked up to the organization and said, you know what, I'm out of here, right? Then there was a rumor going around about Mike D'Antoni not liking the roster construction, right? Because, like I said many times before, Daryl Morey should be the general manager of the Houston Rockets because he relies so much on analytics, right? And you rely on analytics so much. Where's that gotten you in regards to championship? How's that playing out? Getting on in the building. Shout out to Adrian Barbie. Oh, now the Raptors got cheated. Get the fuck out of here. Don't worry, Adrian Barbie. I'm gonna deal with you later, right? I'm glad you finally decided to come out of the witness protection program. But you know what? I'm gonna deal with you later, right? So going back to the Houston Rockets, like I said before, shout out to RIP Sean Taylor in the building. going back to what I said about the Houston Rockets, right? I believe there were underlying tension between Daryl Morey and Mike D'Antoni. Mike D'Antoni not liking the roster construction. They traded their big man and Clint Capella, right? Which I thought that was a profusely stupid move. Now you're in a situation where you got a whole lot of money tied up to just three players: Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and Eric Gordon for the next 3 seasons, barring a trade. And now they're looking for a head coach that's going to have to make this work. Now, which leads to the next question, right? Now, me personally, I would like to say go back to the team he played for. That's me personally. I would like to see Sam Cassell get that job. You know, he won championship with the Houston Rockets. You know, I'm pretty sure. Well, that's a perennial playoff team or what have you. He can come in. He can get those guys to share the wealth, right? James Harden and Russell Westbrook alone had about a 70% usage rate between the two. James Harden had like a 40% usage rate. Uh, Russell Westbrook had like a 30% usage rate, and the other teammates like your Robert Covington's, PJ Tucker's, Eric Gordon's, Jeff Green's, guys like that had to fight for scraps. All right, clearly that playing style did not work. And like I said in life, if you want something different, you have to do something different. All right, you cannot continue to do the same things year in and year out expecting different results. That's insanity. Shout out to Jonathan McFarlane. Appreciate you for being in the chat. Now, I know a lot of people saying that I said you trade one of them. No, you know what? Trade both the asses, man. See what Tucker. Because I tell you right now, in trade discussions, people are going to want PJ Tucker. Under no circumstances are you to give up PJ Tucker. They're going to have to do some wheeling and dealing to get this roster in playoff contention because the makeup of this roster right now is not going to work. You cannot continue to have PJ Tucker, you know, while he has heart, while he has this and Rudy Gobert, guys like that, Nikola Jokic, right? Cannot continue to have a 6'5" guy, D'ing up guys that are 6'11", 7. So you trade James Harden, you trade Russell Westbrook. You're going to get a lot out. You're going to get a lot of personnel. You're going to get a lot of draft picks out of trading just those two players alone. Once again, like I just said, if you want something different, you got to do something different. And the drastic thing is to trade both James Harden and Russell Westbrook. All right, James Harden has proven he will not get you to the promised land. There's too many times that this guy has performed Houdiniacs in the playoffs, right? Because this is where your money is made. This is where your legacy is told. And James Harden's story and his legacy has been told for all the wrong reasons. That's right. He's out of here. You got to go, right? Look, I know a lot of people, trashing Russell Westbrook right now. But look, these NBA execs, these NBA GMs or whatever like that, you look, they're not going to pass up on the opportunity to land Russell Westbrook. He plays with a lot of heart, even though he don't play with a lot of brains, but still, he's still an immense talent, and you will get a lot for him. So yeah, they need to blow this thing up with tannerite, right? Take some tannerite, stand about 1,000 feet, and blow this motherfucker to kingdom come. That's right. Now, Mike D'Antoni, he's been linked to the 76ers because he was an assistant under Brett Brown before he took the Rockets job. Because remember, he just left, I believe he left the Lakers job before he took that job with the 76ers as an assistant under Brett Brown, right? So he's been linked to that. He's also been linked to the Indiana Pacers, right? This is another reason why I think Mike D'Antoni stepped aside, right? Right? They fired a guy by the name of Jeff Bzdelik. Now, if y'all know who Jeff Bzdelik is, Jeff Bzdelik was a guy that coached the. He was a prior head coach of the Denver Nuggets. That was the guy that coached down Carmelo Anthony, right? So I don't think D'Antoni was particularly too happy. I don't think Mike D'Antoni was particularly too happy with the fact that the Rockets fired they quote unquote defensive coordinator. I think that really took a toll on Mike D'Antoni. And Mike D'Antoni, he knew that if he didn't deliver a championship, he was going to be showing the door as well, right? So, but to me, I think Mike D'Antoni shouldn't get no more coaching opportunities. I think the water has ran dry on that experiment. For real, man. How many times this dude's gonna get coaching opportunities, man? He coached in New York, coached in LA, coached in Houston, coached in some of the biggest markets, man, coached in Phoenix. His style does not work. Period. His style don't work, man. Hey, just me. Can't eat outside? Yeah. Shout out to my boy True King TV in the building. All right. All right, thank you. All right, thanks. Hey, man, get out of here talking about that Boston Celtics win the championship. They ain't winning nothing. Get out of here. All right? First game of that is Tuesday night. But, yeah, I think that really took a toll on Mike D'Antoni that old boy is gone. And I think that's another reason why Mike D'Antoni needs to leave Houston, right? Now, do not be surprised if Mike D'Antoni, when he gets hired by another organization, because I believe they will, somebody will take a chance on him, right? That they bring back his quote-unquote defensive coordinator and Jeff Bzdelik. All right? So, yeah. But as far as the Boston Celtics go, the hell with them, right? Miami will put them out, True King. I know you devout Celtics fan, but guess what? That fairy tale about to come to an end, buddy. That's right. The clock is going to strike midnight on that Cinderella story, buddy. That's right. So, but yeah, you guys let me know what y'all think about Mike D'Antoni leaving the Rockets. And what do y'all think about Daryl Morey? Me personally, if I'm the owner, Daryl Morey, he need to be gone because he stinks. But smash like, hit, subscribe, man. This your boy. Street